Yes, this is Danny Pepperseed for World of Reggae, still in Kingston, Jamaica, and today we are at the EDP studios in Papine. You see the lovely backdrop behind us, Dread at the control, and I'm here with Micah Shemaiah, like the guy who is responsible for the Dread at the control tune. Micah, welcome to World of Reggae, man.
Yeah, man, big up, you know what I mean? Give thanks to Danny Creator, Danny Pepperseed, you know what I mean? Long time, good vibes, long time. World of Reggae been with us long time too, you know, even before Dread at the control. So, give thanks for that,
Yes, man, great to have you here. Well, for those who haven't heard about you yet, can you give our viewers a short introduction about yourself?
Well, Micah Shemaiah is really a youth, grew up in 12 tribes of Israel, you know what I mean, very rooted in the culture, you know what I mean, and Rastafari, you know what I mean, so that's really what my music is about, you know, trying to help people to see themselves, know themselves, you know, see the vision of Rastafari, which is not to be in a world where you just go, you know what I mean, you have to know that everyone was born for a purpose, you know, so, you know, even the music, you know, it's just another avenue to show people that, so that's what we do, you know what I mean, so Micah Shemaiah is just a music man, you know what I mean, and they're on a whole heap of bridging like Jakeem and Exile the Brave and, you know what I mean, and Infinite and them youth, Kazam. Them things they're just sparking energies of unity and keeping the vibe flowing. So we create a reservoir of information and also inspiration, you know. So yeah, man, I just Micah Shemaiah that basically unity, basically.
All right. Well, you just mentioned the 12 tribes of Israel. For those who don't know that, well, the 12 Tribes organization has played like a crucial role in the development of reggae music and Rastafari music over the years. Of course, like there was the Jalof sound system, the sound system affiliated with the 12 Tribes. But there's much more. Can you explain to our viewers what 12 Tribes is all about?
All right. Well, the 12 Tribes is really the organization that came in the 60s to really show everyone that we are all from a particular, you know, energy, you know what I mean? And that energy is really, you know, the throne of David and Rastafari himself, you know what I mean? So tracking back even to the Bible, you know, in biblical days, a lot of Rastafarians even lick the Bible still, but, you know, we have to know, say, His Majesty show, we say, yo, in the Bible you find the truth for yourself. So it's not a thing where it's just words written by a man, you know what I mean? You read and you use the spirit to decipher what you read. There's no book that can change anyone, you know. So 12 Tribes is based off that, you know. Our greetings is greetings in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who has in this day revealed himself in the personality of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie the First, you know what I mean? We don't get caught up in wordplay, writs and rights and these things, you know what I mean? So if in this time, you know, they say Jesus Christ and not Jesus and not, you know, we don't get caught up in these things. You know, we need the Spirit, we move with the Spirit. So we live in love and we connect with the other spirits with love. You know what I mean? So that's what 12 Tribe is really all about. And then now the music now, which was something that was, I think was a gift given to Rastafari people in the earlys to really, you know, move them out of a down-pressed situation, because these are people where really get oppressed, you know what I mean, black people on a whole, you know what I mean, we have to say these things because it's true, you know what I mean, and we were fortunate to have even the item who is here now, who is just probably generations of different, you know, Japhet, because that's what we call Caucasians in 12 Tribes of Israel. We don't discriminate. So it's Ham, Shem, and Japhet. You know what I mean? Ham is the black man, Shem is the Asian, and Japhet is the white man, basically. So we have been privileged over the years. You know, we give thanks for the Japhet brethren in Europe, in Asia, in America, all over, to have come and helped to put this music on the world stage. You know what I mean? So 12 Tribes was really a beneficiary of that when I was growing up. You know, we had artists like Bob Marley, who incidentally bought, you know, the 12 Tribe of Israel HQ, which it was really a request by the Prophet Gad, who never had the money at the time. So Bob Marley loaned us the money, we bought the HQ, and then we repaid him, you know. He himself lived on the HQ for a year, you know, a lot of people didn't know that. That's the HQ down in Hope Road, you know. So, you know, Dennis Brown, you know what I mean, people like the Visionaries and stuff like that, you know, it's a lot of crazy energy. So the music was a spark. You know, to the food, to the craft, to everything. The music was just a spark. So that's where I really saw, you know, 12 Tribe has been a power in terms of world music, not only reggae music, you know, but inspiring other genres to feel and to go deeper into their music, you know. So 12 Tribes was really a great inspiration, not only to I, but to the world, you know. So as I said, that's where it come from, you know, and the great artists, the great people on a whole, you know what I mean? People are pilots, doctors, lawyers, all types of people come through the 12 Tribe of Israel, you know. So
Yes, well, thank you for that explanation. Well, now let's go to your music. You know, one of the tunes you did is "Dread at the Control." That tune did have a little buzz last year. You know, you do that together with a little Briggy and Empress Sativa and a couple other artists. It was released on a very limited vinyl pressing, which right now is very sought after because unlike many other Jamaican releases, it came like in a picture sleeve. Tell us a bit like how the whole Dread at the Control project come about because well you told me you took like a dub version of Prince Farai as the backdrop for that track. So tell us a bit like how that track that came about.
well, yeah, I want to let's say with the our Portland with the Ola vibes, you know what I mean? Jakim, who is one of the members of the whole energy and also one of the singers on the Dread at the Control. You know, me and him in Finite, Kazam, you know, Shez, who you saw here, we done a Portland a whole little river vibes, you know what I mean, a chill and you know, everybody went to the river and I was back at the house just chilling and I was listening to, you know, some holy rhythms just trying to hold a vibe and thing. And then the Prince Farai dub came on and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then I don't even know where that inspiration came from. You know, I think it came from really like the whole energy of what we were going through at the time and then starting to go to the dub club now with Gabriel Selassie and listening to the whole rockers and the whole thing and it just revitalized us and showed us that this is the original way to go, you know. So, you know, something just come to me and said, Natty J at the control and that was it, you know what I mean? And I started writing the song. In Finite, came back from the river, left his goggles, you know, which was another weird thing because, you know what I mean, I think say him gone. Somebody there, you know, I see him pop through the door and say, boy, you know, believe my goggles. And him hear me, I sing the song, I say, yeah, what that? And then just said, basically me and Infinite, we started it, you know what I mean? And then Jakim started writing his verse. And we just decided, I was say, yo, how we going to finish up that tune? Because three hours upon it already. But we really need to get the nucleus of the whole energy into it so we can get everybody being heard at the same time, which is, we do a lot of combinations here, a lot of collabs, you know what I mean, because of that reason, you know, trying to get everybody heard. So if I have a little more strength out there in the media, I try to do some songs with everyone so that everyone, you know what I mean, if our next man have a little more strength, so we do it vice versa. Same thing with Chronics them, same thing with Kabaka them, everybody. Try to make everybody be heard, you know. Everybody not going to be a star same time, you know what I mean, but you try to make that happen. So we say, boy, we're going to call in Empress Sativa because she is coming from that root. Me and her basically grew up together in the 12 Tribes. So with TJ, you know what I mean, as a part of the whole Jalove thing and everything. So she came from that root as being Alawi's daughter, you know what I mean? And then now we say TJ after that too, because TJ is the gang to us. He is the speng, you know what I mean? And the whole way have our own like vibes, but in terms of the whole thing, him emanate that. You know, he's the speng of the thing, you know, just like Brigadier back in them days. So we had to get TJ. We're going to the studio. In them time, the studio was in a little room around the corner around there. So and we just lit the tune. And instantly as we done lit the tune, we say, yeah, that tune here, I go, you know, give it some ear out there. You know what I mean? And we actually deliberately lit the tune in a way for make the people feel a more like a sound system, a dub. Because we said the sound system even getting a wicked fight here in Jamaica, you know what I mean? And all over the world, it's a depleted way they call a genre then or element of the music. So we say, yeah, we're gonna make it a sound system type tune. So the sound system them man, even the radio man them and them thing there, you know, we're gonna feel about that whole energy, the rockers. Yeah, and it just it nice, you know what I mean? We hold off on it, we never really push it up on the people and we have it. And we go dub club couple night and phones and little video cameras, you know, take some shots. Wasn't really shooting a video, we just took some shots and then boom. It just ended up in, you know, a Jet at the Control video, which is just a YouTube video, you know what I mean? We put it out. The first day we got 2,000 views, you know, so them thing they show, we say, wow, you know, like the people, and the next day my brethren from Poland called me Dancehall Massacre, and he was like, yo, Jet at the Control video, crazy people are asking about the song and rare, and we say, yeah. You know, we give thanks to this because this look like it'll get with some, you know, some fans out there, some people who really appreciate our kind of, our style of music. So, we decided why vinyl. I mean, we always wanted to do vinyl, and we see that as another thing to resurrect in the industry, because I think that vinyl is the only way that we will be able to actually preserve our history as reggae musicians. You know what I mean? Everybody else can put out them things on whatever medium, but I think that reggae, if we can exclusively have reggae like a vinyl market, say yeah. Just me personally, every song I will be releasing from Jet at the Control will be on vinyl. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be making reggae songs or root songs and put them out on CDs anymore. So that was the whole thought. I would say vinyl, boom.
Well, that's a nice thing, you know. Vinyl is the original format that sound system used to play, and well, as you said before, like it is really like a sound system vibe. You know, it's just like couple man they live in at the dance and share mic and them type of vibe, you know. So well, you know, as you said, vinyl is the thing. Your next single is going to be a vinyl release as well. Well, that's up and coming still. So can you tell our viewers a little bit about that one and what they can expect from Micah Shemaiah?
Well, in 014, expect a lot of things. I mean, we're doing a lot of work. We have a lot of music already recorded, ready for the people, along the lines of Jet at the Control as well, some other types of music as well, because we also come from an acoustic background as well, so we have those type of music for the people too. But Reggae Rocket is coming up next. That's how I trying to do my thing, really. That's my personal preference of how to release my music. I'm not really into the mango type way, or you just do a bag of songs and release it. To me, that don't make no sense, so I look at it in stages. So I created a energy with the Jet at the Control, and now we're trying to follow up this energy and even break into different markets with the Reggae Rocket now being a new release. So it's vinyl again. It's a 7-inch vinyl being released by Cornerstone Music in Japan. My brethren Shige, big up to Shige every time. It's something that we really thought to release it here in Jamaica again, as we did with the Jet at the Control, but we had a little problem where it came to the quality of the pressing here in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, as you know, they basically killed our industry. So, people don't really see that, having quality presses and these things is a must now. So we went to one of the presses here, not to be named, and I think that press actually pressed with recycled records. So we never got that quality, I mean? Normally people don't talk these things about their record or their thing, I mean, which it is still playing out there, but it's a reality, I mean? And we trying to do music honestly to the people. It's not about making money, it's not about being some big superstars. It's about really doing what is inside of us, what I mean, and carrying it through. So that's what happened with that record, and we decided to work with a distributor in Japan who recently released the Raging Fire releases. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's a quality release. So, we're hoping to see that on the market, and everybody can get a piece of the Reggae Rocket. I mean, nobody is playing it yet except for David Radigan and Gabriel Selassie. You know what I mean? So Gabriel Selassie is my brethren. Is all of us brethren. Is a man who really strengthened us in this whole movement of rockers and the whole movement. As enough people would call it reggae revival now or whatever, but just a movement of youths, different thing, not just music, but food, craft, everything. So we've been supported by these brethren, and we give thanks. David Radigan also, gave a big support to it, playing it last week as a Scotch of the Week, so we're looking for great things from the Reggae Rocket to be released in the next about 3 weeks. We don't have a set date yet, but I guess the world will know that soon,
Okay, well, that's good to hear that we can expect a new tune from you, Reggae Rocket, so look out for it. You're going to do a video for it as well?
Yes, definitely doing a video for it. We're conceptualizing that now. We don't want to do nothing too cliche and mediocre, but at the same time we don't want to go away from what is raw and what is us. We don't want to look green screen, we don't want to look digital. We want to look Jamaican, you understand?
Yeah, that's good. So definitely watch out for Reggae Rocket. Well, as soon as the video is there, we will post it up on worldofreggae.com, so everybody can watch it on the website and on the Facebook page. Well, thanks a lot, Micah, for your time, and telling us a little bit more about you. And well, still here in the EDP studio or EDB studio, like Dread at the controls. Look at the wonderful backdrop done by an artist from England. Can you tell a bit about him?
Yeah, his name is Maumo. You know, if you don't know him here, trust me, the crazy stuff. All over England, his artwork is on walls and bridges and stuff like that. So look out for Maumo. You know what I mean? He's a wicked, wicked, wicked graphic artist. You know, he does, that's his spray paint. That's his thing, you know what I mean? But overall, he's a crazy mind in terms of artwork. So he came here and we just instantly hit a crazy vibe with him at Dub Club and the whole way a vibe and him say, boy, we have to come on the place and him come down here and him see the thing and I say, Dread at the control and him say, all right, Dread at the control, you know what I mean? And him just make it happen for us. So our studio now it has this raw, you know, rusty look, you know, with this backdrop, which is what we really wanted to have, you know what I mean? Not something we look too modern, too pristine, you know. So we give thanks to Mama, and Reggae Rocket artwork is now on the internet as well, which he did. You know, we're trying to have a continuation in terms of the look and the feel of the music, you know. So Mama is also an integral part of our thing, you know. So we give thanks to him every time. So big up to Mama and look out for Mama. I'm also want to say big up to all of the people under the control. You know, Jakim is here right now. Big up to Jakim. Big up to Empress Sativa, anyway, she there. Big up to TJ, Little Briggy. Big up to Infinite, you know what I mean? Big up to Prince Farai and who all the guys them who put the energy into making such a wonderful sound for us to recapture in this time, you know what I mean? Big up to EDB Entertainment and Exile the Brave, you know, for giving us the facility to actually, you know, expound on our talent and push it out to the world. You know what I mean? And big up to World of Reggae. As we said, we can't stop saying it. World of Reggae, I play with music from motherland, from, you know what I mean, before there was any Dread at the control, you know what I mean? Big up to, I don't remember the bridging name that was at this jockey at that time, you know, in World of Reggae, but big up to him as well. Big up Danny Creator, big up the I itself, you know what I mean? Pepperseed straight from morning, you know? Dread at the control, we say.
All right, Micah, thank you very much.
Give thanks.